close your eyes and let yourself settle into this moment. Your breathing is already beginning to slow, and that's perfectly natural. Tonight, we're going on a gentle journey together into the mysterious, beautiful world of dreams. You know, every single night as you drift off to sleep, something remarkable happens. Within just 90 minutes of falling asleep, you'll enter your first dream. It arrives like clockwork, this nightly gift your mind gives you. And here's something wonderful, you'll return to this dreaming state 4 to 6 times before morning comes. Like waves rolling onto shore, dreams come and go throughout the night, each one lasting anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes, though some can stretch even longer. Your brain is preparing for these dreams right now, as you relax. During REM sleep, that special phase when most vivid dreams occur, your brain becomes almost as active as when you're awake. It's creating stories, painting images, weaving together memories in imagination. Yet your body knows to keep you safe. Your muscles become temporarily paralyzed during these dreams, a gentle protection that keeps you still while your mind wanders through fantastic landscapes. And those dreams you're about to have? Most of them will fade like morning mist. Within just 5 minutes of waking, half of your dream will have slipped away. Within 10 minutes, 90% will be gone. But that's all right. This forgetting is natural, perhaps even necessary. Your dreams are doing their work whether you remember them or not, processing emotions, sorting memories, helping your mind restore itself. Let that thought comfort you as you sink deeper now. Your dreams are already waiting, patient and gentle, ready to carry you through the night. As you breathe slowly, in and out, your mind is preparing to do something it's done every night since before you were born. Yes, even before you entered this world, you were already dreaming. Babies dream in the womb, their tiny minds flickering with images and sensations we can only imagine. By the time you took your first breath, you were already an experienced dreamer. And throughout your life, dreams have been your constant companion. If you live to be 75 years old, you'll spend approximately 6 full years of your life dreaming. 6 entire years in that otherworldly realm where gravity doesn't always apply, where you can breathe underwater, where time moves strangely. 6 years of stories that belong only to you. Here's something beautiful to consider as you drift. Everyone dreams. Every single person, every night. Even those who say they never dream are simply forgetting, letting those nighttime stories slip away before morning. The dreams are there, playing out in the theater of the sleeping mind, whether witnessed or not. You are never alone in this. Right now, across the world, millions of people are dreaming alongside you, each in their own private universe. In your dreams, these nightly journeys, they come in 2 distinct flavors. There are REM dreams, vivid, emotional, often bizarre, and wonderful. These are the dreams most people think of when they imagine dreaming. But you also experience non-REM dreams, quieter and more thought-like, more mundane. These gentler dreams are like soft background music, less dramatic but still there, still part of your night's tapestry. The dreams know what you need. During times of stress, you dream more. Your mind expands that REM sleep, giving you extra time in the dream world to process, to heal, to make sense of things. It's your brain's way of caring for you, of working through difficulties while you rest. So let go now. Trust in this ancient process. Your dreams are rising to meet you. Breathe deeply, and feel yourself sinking further still. Your eyes are growing heavier now, and that's exactly as it should be. Something fascinating happens to your eyes when you dream. They move. Beneath your closed lids, your eyes dance and dart, following the scenes unfolding in your mind. This is why we call it REM sleep, rapid eye movement. Your eyes are watching your dreams, tracking across invisible landscapes, following dream people as they move through your nighttime stories. And those stories your mind creates, they're more than just random noise. Dreams appear to help you process emotions, working through feelings you experience during the day. When something troubles you or brings you joy, your dreaming mind takes those emotions and weaves them into narratives, helping you understand, helping you heal. Your dreams are your mind's way of filing away the day, of putting things in their proper place. Some of your most creative moments happen while you dream. Throughout history, dreams have sparked incredible discoveries and works of art. The structure of the benzene molecule came to a chemist in a dream of a snake eating its own tail. Paul McCartney heard the melody for Yesterday in a dream. Mary Shelley dreamed the central scene of Frankenstein. Your sleeping mind makes connections your waking mind might never find, linking ideas in unexpected, brilliant ways. Here's something else to ease you into sleep: you cannot get stuck in a dream. No matter how vivid or strange or endless a dream might feel, you will always wake up. Your brain has built-in mechanisms, natural cycles that ensure you rise back to consciousness. Even the longest dreams last only about 30 to 45 minutes. You are always safe, always tethered to the waking world, just visiting these dreamscapes temporarily. And while you dream, your body temperature drops slightly. You cool down, settling into a deeper rest. This is why your bed feels so perfectly comfortable right now, why the blankets seem to hold you just right. Your body is preparing itself, creating the ideal conditions for dreaming. Let yourself drift with this knowledge. You are entering a state as old as consciousness itself, as natural as breathing. Your breathing has found its rhythm now, slow and steady. And as you settle deeper into this peaceful state, know that your dreams are about to do something remarkable for your memory. While you sleep and dream, your brain is consolidating memories, taking the things you learned today and weaving them into the fabric of your long-term memory. Students who sleep after studying perform better on tests than those who stay awake. Your dreams are helping you remember, helping you learn, even as you rest completely. In fact, your brain is so active during REM sleep that it uses almost as much energy as when you're awake and solving complex problems. Right now, as you drift closer to sleep, your mind is preparing for this incredible nighttime work. It will sort through the day's experiences, deciding what to keep and what to release, all while you float peacefully through dream after dream. And here's something wonderfully strange: in your dreams, you'll likely see faces, many faces. But every single face you see in a dream is a face you've encountered before in waking life, even if just in passing. Your mind doesn't invent faces from nothing. It pulls from a vast library of every person you've ever glimpsed. That stranger in your dream, walking past you on a dream street? Perhaps someone you saw once, years ago, in a crowd. Your sleeping mind remembers them all, stores them away like photographs in an endless album. Most of your dreams take place in familiar locations, too. Your childhood home might appear, or places you visit often. But they'll be changed, transformed by the dream logic into something both familiar and new. Rooms will have extra doors, hallways will stretch longer than they should, and somehow, in the dream, this all makes perfect sense. Your mind is playing, creating variations on themes it knows well. The dreams approaching you now will likely be in color, rich and vivid. Most people dream in full color, though we often don't remember this detail upon waking. Your dream world is as vibrant as your waking one, perhaps even more so, painted in hues that satisfy something deep within your resting consciousness. So rest now, let go completely. The dream world is opening before you like a gentle door. You're so relaxed now, floating in that space between waking and sleeping. And as you hover here, something comforting to know, your dreams often solve problems for you. When you go to sleep puzzling over something, your dreaming mind continues working on it, approaching it from angles your conscious mind never considered. This is why solutions sometimes appear in the morning, crystal clear, as if delivered by the night itself. Sleep on it, people say, and there's profound wisdom in those words. Your dreams are working for you, untangling knots, finding paths through difficulties. And those dreams, when they come, will feel timeless. Even though most dreams last only minutes, they can seem to unfold over hours, days, even years. Time moves differently there, stretching and compressing like something fluid. You might live through an entire adventure, a whole story with a beginning, middle, and end, all within 10 minutes of clock time. The dream world has its own relationship with time, one that frees you from the constraints of waking life. Here's a gentle thought: as your eyelids grow impossibly heavy, you're more likely to dream about your worries and concerns than your hopes and wishes. But this isn't something to fear, it's your mind's way of processing, of working through what troubles you. These aren't nightmares necessarily, just your psyche's attempt to understand, to integrate, to heal. Your dreaming mind is actually trying to help you, meeting your anxieties in symbolic form so you can release them. Animals dream too. Your dog dreams, your cat dreams. All mammals experience REM sleep and the dreams that come with it. Even birds dream, their small minds perhaps filled with flight and song. You're part of an ancient biological tradition, something you share with creatures across the earth. Dreaming connects you to the natural world in ways you might never have considered. And in your dreams tonight, you might find yourself doing impossible things, flying without wings, breathing underwater, speaking languages you've never learned. In dreams, the ordinary rules don't apply. You are freed from limitation, from the laws of physics, from everything that constrains you during the day. This freedom, this possibility, is waiting for you now. Let yourself fall into it. The dreams are here, soft as starlight, ready to catch you. Your body is so still now, so perfectly at peace. And as you sink even deeper, consider this: the dreams you're about to enter can actually influence your mood tomorrow. People who experience positive dreams tend to wake feeling more optimistic, more ready to face the day. Your sleeping mind is setting the stage for tomorrow's emotions, crafting experiences that will color how you feel when morning comes. So trust these dreams, welcome them. They're preparing something good for you. During your deepest dreams tonight, something protective happens in your body. Your brain sends signals down your spine that essentially disconnect your muscles from your motor commands. You become gently, safely paralyzed, unable to act out the adventures unfolding in your mind. This is why you don't actually run when you dream of running, why you remain peacefully in bed even when your dream self is climbing mountains or swimming in vast oceans. Your body knows to keep you safe, to hold you still while your mind wanders free. And those dreams, strange as they sometimes are, they follow their own kind of logic. What seems bizarre upon waking made perfect sense while you were dreaming. In the dream, you accepted it all, the talking animals, the impossible architecture, the presence of people who've been gone for years. Your critical mind steps back during dreams, allowing you to accept the impossible, to live fully in that altered reality. This suspension of disbelief is complete, total. You become like a child again, believing in magic. Interestingly, blind people dream too, though their dreams differ depending on when they lost their sight. Those blind from birth experience dreams rich with sound, touch, taste, and smell, vibrant sensory experiences in realms beyond the visual. Those who could once see often continue to see in their dreams, their minds holding on to those memories of light and color. Dreams adapt to us, meeting us where we are, working with what we know. You're more likely to forget a dream if you're awakened suddenly from it. But if you drift naturally from dream to waking, letting the transition happen slowly, you might carry more of the dream with you into the day. Right now, though, there's no need to think about remembering. Just let the dreams come and go like clouds, beautiful in their passing, whether remembered or not. Sink deeper still. You're almost there now, almost cradled in that velvet darkness where dreams bloom. Your mind is drifting now, thoughts becoming softer, less distinct. And here's something beautiful: when you dream, your brain actually rehearses for real life. Athletes who dream about practicing their sport show improvement in their physical performance. Musicians dream of playing their instruments and wake with enhanced skills. Your dreaming mind doesn't just replay the day, it prepares you for tomorrow, running simulations, practicing movements and decisions in a safe, consequence-free space. Even now, as you slip towards sleep, your brain is getting ready to help you grow. The temperature of the room around you, the weight of your blankets, the softness of your pillow, all of this can influence your dreams. A room that's too warm might bring dreams of heat, of summer days or deserts. A cool room might carry you to winter landscapes or mountaintops. Your dreaming mind weaves the physical sensations of your sleeping body into the narrative of your dreams, blending outer and inner worlds seamlessly. You are perfectly comfortable now, and this comfort will paint your dreams with peace. Here's something that might surprise you: you can dream about people you've never met, but as we mentioned earlier, their faces will be borrowed from someone you've seen before. However, the personalities, the relationships, the connections you form with dream characters, these are entirely your creation. Your mind is an author writing stories every night, populating them with a cast drawn from memory but given new life, new meaning. These dream people might teach you things, comfort you, challenge you. They're all aspects of yourself, speaking to you in symbolic form. In the deepest part of the night, usually in the early morning hours before you wake, you'll have your longest and most vivid dreams. These pre-dawn dreams can last up to 45 minutes, unfolding like feature films in the theater of your mind. They're often the ones you remember most clearly, if you remember any at all. But even if they fade, they've done their work, given you what you needed. Your dreams tonight might include recurring themes or symbols that appear again and again throughout your life. Many people have dream signatures, particular images or scenarios that return to them over years or decades. Perhaps you dream of a certain house, or flying, or being back in school. These recurring elements are like old friends, familiar touchstones in the ever-shifting landscape of sleep. Let go of everything now. The waking world is so far away, and the dreaming world is opening like a flower in moonlight. You're floating now, suspended between worlds. Your heartbeat has slowed, you're breathing deep and effortless. And as you hover in this twilight space, know this: dreams can be healing. People who are working through grief or trauma often process these experiences through their dreams. The mind takes painful memories and transforms them, softens them, helps integrate them into your story. Your dreams are gentle therapists, working while you rest, asking nothing of you but surrender. Tonight, whatever you need to process, whatever you need to release, your dreams will help carry that burden. Something remarkable happens in your brain during REM sleep. Certain neurochemicals, like norepinephrine, decrease significantly. This creates an environment where you can replay emotional memories without the same intensity of stress you felt when they first occurred. It's as if your dreams turn down the volume on pain while keeping the lessons intact. Your sleeping mind is wiser than you might imagine, protecting you even as it helps you heal. And the dreams themselves, they often feature movement and journey. You might find yourself traveling in your dreams tonight, walking down unfamiliar streets, driving through landscapes that shift and change, flying above cities or forests. This sense of movement, of going somewhere, reflects your mind's natural drive toward growth and change. Even in sleep, you are moving forward, progressing, becoming. Young children dream differently than adults. They have shorter REM periods and their dreams are often simpler, more static, like viewing photographs rather than watching movies. But as you grew, your dreams grew more complex, more narrative, more rich with emotion and meaning. The dreams you have now are sophisticated stories, woven by decades of experience, informed by everything you've ever known or felt. Your dreams have grown up with you. Here's something peaceful to contemplate: external sounds can weave themselves into your dreams. The distant sound of rain might become a waterfall in your dream, or waves on a shore. A dog barking outside might transform into something entirely different within your dream narrative. Your sleeping mind is endlessly creative, taking whatever exists in your environment and spinning it into story, into symbol, into meaning. Rest deeper now. You're so close to that threshold, that gentle crossing over into the realm of dreams. Your body has surrendered completely now, every muscle soft and loose. And in this state of perfect relaxation, your dreams are preparing to show you something profound. During REM sleep, your brain waves look remarkably similar to when you're awake. The electrical patterns dancing through your neurons right now, as you drift, are almost indistinguishable from waking consciousness. You're not leaving awareness behind, you're entering a different kind of awareness, equally real, equally valid. The dream world isn't less than waking life, it's simply another way of being. And those dreams will come in cycles throughout the night, each one longer than the last. Your first dream might last only 5 or 10 minutes, a brief dip into that other world. But as the night progresses, as your body falls into deeper and deeper rest, your dreams expand. By morning, you'll be spending nearly an hour at a time in the dream state, lost in elaborate narratives that feel as real as any waking experience. This lengthening, this deepening, mirrors your body's descent into profound restoration. People who are deprived of REM sleep experience something called REM rebound. When they're finally allowed to sleep, they dream more intensely and more frequently than usual, as if the mind is hungry for dreams, desperate to return to that necessary state. But you don't need to worry about this. You're here now, giving your mind exactly what it needs, allowing the natural rhythm of sleep and dreams to unfold as it should. Your brain is grateful for this rest, for this permission to dream. Dreams can sometimes be precognitive, not in a mystical sense, but because your unconscious mind notices patterns and details your waking mind misses. You might dream about something that later happens because part of you already sensed it was coming, picked up on subtle cues you weren't consciously aware of. Your dreaming mind sees more than you know, understands more than you realize. It's always working, always processing, always protecting you. In your dreams tonight, you might experience something called dream incorporation, where recent memories, especially from the past week, blend with older memories and imagination. Yesterday's conversation might merge with a childhood memory, creating something entirely new. This blending isn't random, it's your mind making connections, finding patterns, linking past and present in ways that help you understand your life as a whole, continuous story. Let the last bit of waking awareness slip away now. The dreams are waiting, patient and kind, ready to hold you through the night. You're barely holding on to waking now, just a thread connecting you to this voice, this moment. And as that thread grows thinner, know this: some researchers believe dreams serve as a kind of threat simulation. In the safety of sleep, your mind might present challenges, dangers, problems to solve, not to frighten you, but to prepare you. Your ancestors dreamed of predators and survival scenarios, and their dreams helped them stay alive. Your dreams tonight might present modern versions of these ancient rehearsals, helping you navigate the complexities of your world. Even anxiety dreams serve a purpose, keeping you sharp, keeping you ready. During your dreams, something wonderful happens with learning and memory. Your brain doesn't just store information randomly, it selectively strengthens certain memories while allowing others to fade. The things that matter most, the experiences that carry emotional weight or practical importance, these are crystallized during your dream time. What you don't need simply dissolves, making room for what's to come. Your mind is an exquisite curator, and dreams are part of its curation process. And here's something tender: many people report dreaming of loved ones who have passed away. These dreams are often experienced as visits, as gifts, as moments of connection that feel more real than ordinary dreams. Whether these are truly visitations or simply the mind's way of maintaining bonds, they bring comfort. Your dreaming mind keeps everyone you've ever loved alive within you, allowing you to see them, speak with them, hold them again in that space beyond waking. The content of your dreams is influenced by your culture and your personal experiences. Someone who grew up by the ocean dreams differently than someone raised in the mountains. Your language shapes your dreams, your beliefs color them, your memories furnish them. Every dream is utterly unique to you, a fingerprint of consciousness that no one else could ever replicate. These are your dreams, yours alone, precious and unrepeatable. As you fall into sleep now, your body will cycle through different stages: light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep, multiple times before morning. Each cycle lasts about 90 minutes, a perfect rhythm that's been refined over millions of years of evolution. You don't need to think about this or control it. Your body knows exactly what to do, exactly how to move through these phases, exactly when to dream. Release everything now. The last thought, the last awareness, let it all go. You're crossing over, falling softly into sleep. You're in the space between now, that liminal threshold where the world grows distant and dreams begin to whisper. And as you float here, suspended, consider this: nightmares, though unsettling, are actually quite rare. Most dreams are emotionally neutral or mildly pleasant. The dreams waiting for you tonight are far more likely to be gentle, mundane, or quietly interesting than frightening. Your mind doesn't seek to disturb you, it seeks to process, to understand, to restore. Trust in the kindness of your own sleeping consciousness. Dreams have inspired humanity's greatest stories and myths across every culture. The dream time of indigenous Australians, the dream visions of ancient prophets, the underworld journeys found in mythology worldwide, all of these reflect humanity's eternal fascination with this nightly voyage we take. You're participating in something ancient tonight, something that connects you to every human who has ever lived. Everyone who came before you dreamed, just as you're about to dream. You're part of an unbroken chain stretching back to the very first dreamers. And in your dreams, you might experience synesthesia, seeing sounds, hearing colors, experiencing senses in ways that blend and merge impossibly. The dream world doesn't respect the boundaries between senses that the waking world maintains. Everything flows together, creating experiences that are richer, stranger, more layered than everyday perception. This is part of the gift of dreaming, this expansion beyond the ordinary limits of experience. Your dreams tonight will likely reflect your current concerns, but in symbolic, metaphorical ways. If you're worried about a test or presentation, you might dream of being unprepared for something entirely different, perhaps finding yourself on stage without knowing your lines, or arriving somewhere important without proper clothing. Your dreaming mind speaks in symbols, translating literal concerns into archetypal scenarios that carry emotional truth even when they defy logical sense. People who keep dream journals often discover patterns they never noticed before, recurring symbols, themes that emerge during particular life phases, connections between dreams and waking events. But tonight, there's no need to remember, no need to record. Simply let the dreams come and go like waves, each one washing over you and receding, leaving you cleansed, restored, renewed. Sink all the way down now. There's nothing left to hold on to, nothing left to think about. Just falling, softly falling, into the deep embrace of sleep. You've let go now, almost entirely. Just this voice remains, a gentle companion as you descend into sleep's deepest waters. And as you drift, one last beautiful truth: scientists have found that dreams may help regulate your emotions, acting like overnight therapy. People who dream after an emotional experience process those feelings more effectively than those who don't. Your dreams are taking care of you right now, preparing to sort through your day, your week, your life, extracting meaning and releasing what no longer serves you. You are being cared for, even in sleep. The brain's prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for logic and rational thought, becomes less active during dreams. This is why dream logic makes perfect sense while you're dreaming, why you accept impossible things without question. A friend who moved away years ago can be sitting right beside you, and you simply accept it. The laws of physics can bend and break, and it all feels natural. This loosening of rational constraints allows for creativity, for new connections, for insights that rigid logic might never permit. Your dreaming mind is free in ways your waking mind can never be. Throughout human history, dreams have been considered sacred, prophetic, meaningful. Ancient Egyptians built temples for dream incubation, where people would sleep hoping for divine messages. Native American tribes used dreams for guidance in vision quests. Even today, many cultures place deep importance on dreams and their interpretations. You carry this sacred tradition forward every night, whether you think of it that way or not. Your dreams matter, have always mattered, will always matter. And as you sleep tonight, moving through dream after dream, your immune system strengthens. Sleep and dreams support your body's ability to fight illness, to heal, to regenerate. Every cell in your body benefits from this rest, from these dreams. You are not just escaping into fantasy, you are doing essential biological work, maintaining the intricate systems that keep you alive and well. Some dreams feel like they last for hours, entire lifetimes even, yet occur in mere moments of clock time. You might live through years in a dream that lasts only minutes. Time becomes fluid, malleable, irrelevant. In dreams, you exist outside of time's usual constraints, free to experience duration in whatever way the dream requires. This timelessness is part of sleep's deep rest. You are released from the tyranny of the clock, from schedules and deadlines, from the relentless forward march of waking time. Let go completely now. Everything is taken care of. Your dreams are here, surrounding you, ready to carry you gently through the night. You are safe. You are peaceful. You are exactly where you need to be. Sleep now, just sleep, the dreams will take you home. You're deep in rest now, consciousness like a candle flame flickering softly in the dark. And in this profound stillness, your dreams are beginning their quietest work. Research shows that during sleep, your brain actually clears away waste products that accumulate during waking hours. A kind of cleansing happens, fluids washing through your neural pathways, carrying away toxins, leaving everything fresh and restored. Your dreams accompany this renewal, this nightly purification that keeps your mind clear and healthy. The longest recorded dream lasted nearly 3 hours, experienced during an extended REM period. Imagine 3 hours in another world, a complete journey with its own beginning, middle, and end. Your dreams tonight won't be quite that long, but each one is its own small eternity, its own complete experience. Time dilates and contracts in sleep, making even brief dreams feel expansive, full, entire unto themselves. And here's something remarkable about the nature of dreaming, lucid dreams, where you become aware that you're dreaming while still asleep, occur naturally for many people. Perhaps tonight you'll have a moment where you realize you're dreaming, and in that realization, the dream world becomes even more vivid, more present. Or perhaps you'll simply flow through your dreams unconsciously, which is equally perfect, equally restorative. There's no right way to dream, no wrong way to experience this nightly gift. Your dreams connect disparate memories in unexpected ways, creating new associations that can lead to insights and solutions. Two unrelated experiences from different times in your life might merge in a dream, and suddenly you understand something you'd never grasped before. This creative recombination is one of dreaming's greatest gifts, the ability to see connections that waking logic would never permit. Your sleeping mind is brilliant in ways your waking mind cannot be. People who live in silent environments often report quieter dreams, while those in noisy cities dream with more sound and commotion. Your dream world reflects your waking world, but transforms it, reimagines it, makes it strange and new. The familiar becomes unfamiliar, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Everything you know is raw material for the dream maker within you. Rest deeper still. You've crossed over now. The waking world is gone, distant as a shore you've sailed away from. Only dreams remain, soft and endless, cradling you through the night. You are sleeping now, truly sleeping, and the dreams have wrapped around you like water. In this deep place, something profound occurs. Your brain consolidates not just facts and information, but emotional learning. The social interactions you had today, the subtle emotional cues you picked up, the feelings you experienced, all of these are being integrated, understood more deeply. Dreams help you become wiser about relationships, about yourself, about the emotional landscape of being human. You wake tomorrow slightly changed, slightly more whole. Throughout the animal kingdom, the need to dream is so powerful that even creatures who live in dangerous environments have found ways to do it. Dolphins and some birds can sleep with half their brain at a time, allowing them to rest and dream while still maintaining vigilance. The fact that evolution has protected dreaming, has found ways to preserve it even under the most challenging conditions, tells us how essential it is. Your need to dream is written into your biology, as fundamental as your need to breathe. And those dreams unfolding now in the theater of your sleeping mind, they're helping you rehearse empathy. When you dream about other people, you practice seeing from their perspective, feeling what they might feel. Even dreams about strangers or fictional characters strengthen your capacity for understanding and compassion. Your dreaming mind makes you more human, more connected, more able to navigate the complex social world you'll return to when morning comes. The content of dreams shifts across your lifespan. Children often dream about animals and imaginary creatures. Teenagers dream about social situations and identity. Adults dream about work, relationships, responsibilities. And as people age, their dreams often return to earlier periods of life, revisiting the past with the wisdom of the present. Your dreams grow and change with you, reflecting each stage of your journey through life. Some researchers believe that dreams without any narrative structure, just images, sensations, fleeting impressions, are equally important as story-like dreams. Not every dream needs a plot or meaning. Some dreams are simply your brain processing sensory information, sorting through the day's perceptions, filing everything away. These formless dreams are like the mind taking a deep breath, stretching, settling into rest without any agenda at all. Sink into the formlessness now. Let thoughts dissolve completely. There is only sleep, only dreams, only this endless gentle darkness holding you safe. Deep in sleep now, deeper than deep, you rest in perfect stillness. And in this profound state, your dreams are weaving themselves from the threads of your life. Studies show that people tend to dream more about negative experiences than positive ones, not because your mind is pessimistic, but because it's protective. Your dreams spend extra time on challenges, on conflicts, on difficulties, processing them, softening their edges, helping you build resilience. Even seemingly troubled dreams are gifts, strengthening you, preparing you to face whatever comes. The brain chemistry of dreaming is exquisitely balanced. Serotonin, dopamine, acetylcholine, all dancing in precise ratios that create the dream state. Too much of one chemical, too little of another, and dreams change their character entirely. But your brain knows the formula perfectly, has refined it over millions of years. The dreams you're having right now are the result of an ancient, elegant neurochemical symphony playing itself out in the darkness of your skull. And here's something beautiful: pregnant women often report more vivid, intense dreams, particularly in the third trimester. It's as if the unconscious mind is preparing for the profound life change ahead, processing the magnitude of becoming apparent through symbolic dream narratives. But even if you're not expecting a child, your dreams still help you prepare for transitions, for changes, for the new versions of yourself you're always becoming. Dreams are rehearsals for transformation. Across cultures, certain dream themes appear universal. Flying, falling, being chased, teeth falling out, showing up unprepared, these scenarios transcend language, geography, culture. They seem to be part of the human dream vocabulary, archetypal experiences that speak to something deep in our shared consciousness. You are not alone in whatever you dream tonight. Somewhere, someone else is dreaming something remarkably similar, both of you tapping into the same ancient well of human experience. The neurons in your brain that fire during a real experience fire again when you dream about that experience. To your brain, in many ways, the dream is real. This is why dreams can feel so vivid, so present, so undeniably true while they're happening. Your mind makes no distinction between the reality of waking and the reality of dreaming. Both are simply experiences, both are simply consciousness unfolding in different modes. Rest in this truth. Everything is dream. Everything is real. You are held in the infinite gentleness of sleep. You are so far into sleep now, lost in layers and layers of dreaming. The night has taken you completely. And in this deepest rest, your dreams are doing something miraculous, they're helping rewire your brain. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections and pathways, happens significantly during REM sleep. The person you are becoming, the skills you're developing, the habits you're forming, all of these are being strengthened right now, in dreams. You wake tomorrow slightly different than you were today, reshaped by the night's invisible work. Medieval scholars believed dreams occurred in a special organ they called the sensus communis, where all the senses merged together. Though we now know dreams arise from complex brain activity, there was truth in their intuition. Dreams do blend all your senses into unified experiences that feel more whole, more complete than fragmented waking perception. In dreams, you don't just see or hear, you experience everything at once, fully embodied, fully immersed. And the dreams you're having now, they might include conversations, words spoken and heard. Interestingly, the language centers of your brain remain active during dreams, allowing for dialogue, for reading, for the complex linguistic experiences that populate many dreams. Yet dream language is often fluid, shifting. You might read something that changes each time you look at it, or understand a language you don't actually speak. The dream mind plays with language like a poet, bending it to serve the dream's deeper emotional truth. Some traditions teach that dreams can connect us to collective consciousness, to wisdom beyond our individual minds. Whether you believe this literally or metaphorically, there's something profound in how dreams sometimes feel like they come from somewhere beyond yourself, as if you're receiving rather than creating them. Perhaps you're tapping into deeper layers of your own unconscious, or perhaps something more mysterious. Either way, dreams expand you beyond the boundaries of your ordinary self. Your breathing is so slow now, so peaceful. With each breath, you sink deeper into rest, deeper into dreams. Scientists have measured the breathing patterns of dreamers and found them uniquely variable, sometimes fast, sometimes slow, responding to the content of dreams themselves. Your body and your dreams are in constant conversation, each influencing the other in an endless, elegant feedback loop. Let the last traces of awareness dissolve. You are pure sleep now, pure dream, floating in the timeless space where consciousness rests and renews itself. You're adrift in the deepest waters of sleep now, where even awareness of dreaming fades away. And here, in this profound darkness, something ancient unfolds. Dreams may have evolved partly to simulate threatening situations, allowing our ancestors to practice responses to danger without real risk. But in modern life, these rehearsals take different forms, navigating social complexities, processing relationship challenges, working through professional anxieties. Your dreams tonight are making you stronger, braver, more capable, even as you rest in perfect stillness. The hippocampus, that seahorse-shaped structure deep in your brain, becomes remarkably active during certain phases of dreaming. This is where memories are processed, where spatial navigation is mapped, where the story of your life is being written and rewritten. Right now, your hippocampus is sorting through today, deciding what stays and what fades, weaving new experiences into the tapestry of everything you've ever known. Your dreams provide the backdrop for this essential work. And something tender happens in dreams. You often revisit places from your past, but they're transformed, merged with present locations, creating impossible hybrid spaces that feel both familiar and strange. Your childhood bedroom might open into your current workplace. Your school hallways might lead to your friend's house. Geography becomes fluid in dreams, reflecting how memory itself works, not as perfect reproduction, but as creative reconstruction, blending then and now into something entirely unique. People who are born deaf often dream in sign language, their hands moving beneath the covers as they communicate in their sleep. Those who lose their hearing later in life might continue to hear sounds in dreams. Your dreams adapt to you, work with whatever sensory experience you have, creating rich inner worlds regardless of how you perceive the outer one. The dreaming mind is endlessly flexible, endlessly creative. Throughout the night, you cycle between dreaming and dreamless sleep, between REM and deep slow-wave sleep. These dreamless periods are equally important, times of profound physical restoration, when growth hormones are released, when muscles repair, when the body does its deepest healing. Dreams and dreamlessness work together, each serving its purpose, each giving you what you need. Rest in the rhythm of it all. The cycling, the breathing, the beating of your heart. You are a symphony of biological processes, all working in perfect harmony while you sleep. You are entirely submerged in sleep now, conscious awareness but a distant memory. And in this complete surrender, your dreams continue their endless work. Research has shown that the brain appears to replay experiences during sleep, but at a much faster speed, sometimes 20 times faster than real time. Hours of experience compressed into minutes, your mind reviewing, analyzing, learning at an accelerated pace. This is efficiency beyond anything your waking mind could achieve, processing happening at speeds that defy normal perception. Dreams often feature deceased pets and beloved animals from our past. These creatures who shared our lives appear in dreams with remarkable frequency, as vivid and present as they were in life. Your dreaming mind preserves them, keeps them alive within you, allows you to be with them again in that space beyond time. Love doesn't end, and dreams prove this. They're a place where nothing beloved is ever truly lost. And here's something fascinating about the architecture of dreams. Settings in dreams are rarely exact replicas of real places. Instead, they're composites, blending multiple locations into dream spaces that feel familiar even when they're completely invented. Your mind is an architect working in the medium of memory and imagination, constructing buildings and landscapes that have never existed anywhere but in your sleeping consciousness. You wander through impossible places that somehow feel like home. The temperature regulation of your body becomes impaired during REM sleep. You can't shiver or sweat as effectively. This is why the temperature of your room matters, why being too hot or too cold can disturb your dreams. But right now, you're perfectly comfortable, your body temperature ideal, allowing your dreams to unfold without interference. Everything is aligned for perfect rest. Some philosophers have questioned whether we can ever truly know if we're awake or dreaming. Perhaps life itself is a kind of dream, and sleep is simply dreaming within a dream. These questions dissolve in sleep, become irrelevant. Right now, there is no need to distinguish, no need to know. There is only this, the experience of resting, of dreaming, of being held in the gentle embrace of unconsciousness. Sink beyond questions, beyond knowing. There is only sleep now, only dreams, only the infinite softness of the night. The night deepens around you, holding you in its vast stillness. And as you rest here, suspended in sleep's timeless embrace, your dreams are painting themselves across the canvas of your mind. Studies reveal that creative problem-solving improves after sleep, particularly after periods rich with REM dreaming. The impossible problems, the puzzles that seemed unsolvable in daylight, your dreams are working on them now, approaching them sideways, finding solutions through pathways your logical mind would never travel. Tomorrow, answers may simply appear, gifts from the dreaming hours. Your dreams tonight might take you to the edge of nightmare, to moments of uncertainty or fear, but even these serve you. Nightmares, when they occur, often replay threatening scenarios until they lose their power, until you've metabolized the fear, integrated it, grown stronger from facing it. The dreaming mind is brave on your behalf, confronting what frightens you while your body remains safe in bed. This courage happens without your conscious effort, a gift from the depths of your own psyche. And something poetic occurs in the relationship between sleeping and waking. Sometimes the most profound insights arrive not in dreams themselves, but in that liminal space between sleep and waking. The hypnopompic state, that drowsy emergence from sleep, can bring flashes of understanding, creative breakthroughs, solutions crystallizing in those first fuzzy moments of consciousness. But that's still hours away. For now, there's only the deep middle of the night, where dreams reign supreme. Throughout human evolution, we've spent roughly a third of our entire existence asleep and dreaming. Think of it, billions of human years spent in this alternate state, this other mode of being. Dreams are not peripheral to human experience, they're central to it, as fundamental as breathing or eating. You're participating in something vast tonight, something that defines what it means to be human, to be conscious, to be alive. The narrative structure of dreams often mirrors the structure of myths and fairy tales, journeys undertaken, obstacles overcome, transformations achieved. Your sleeping mind is a natural storyteller, weaving archetypal patterns that resonate with the deepest structures of meaning. Even fragmented dreams contain these patterns, these ancient narrative bones that humans have always used to make sense of existence. Rest in the story your dreams are telling. You don't need to understand it. Simply be within it, living it, breathing it, allowing it to unfold. You are nowhere and everywhere now, dissolved into sleep so complete that even dreaming has become effortless. And in this deepest part of the night, your mind does something extraordinary. it continues to monitor your environment even as you dream. A part of you remains vigilant, listening for sounds that might signal danger, ready to wake you if needed. But hearing only safety, only quiet, only peace, you're allowed to sink even deeper. Your brain trusts the world enough to let you rest completely. Dreams have been called the royal road to the unconscious, a window into parts of yourself you cannot access while awake. Whether or not you remember your dreams, they've shown you truths about yourself, revealed hidden feelings, brought forward buried memories. Your unconscious mind speaks in dreams, and even if you don't consciously hear the message, some part of you receives it, understands it, is changed by it. Communication is happening in layers beneath awareness. And here's a beautiful mystery: sometimes people who share deep bonds, twins, long-married couples, close friends, report similar or complementary dreams occurring on the same night. Whether this is coincidence, shared daily experience, or something more mysterious, it points to how dreams connect us to one another, how even in our most private, internal experiences, we remain woven together with those we love. Your dreams tonight have carried you through landscapes both familiar and foreign, through narratives that made perfect sense and dissolved into abstraction, through emotions that ranged from joy to sorrow to everything between. Each dream has been unique, unrepeatable, a moment of consciousness that will never exist again in quite the same way. Your dreams are as ephemeral as they are precious, as forgettable as they are profound. The ancient Greeks built temples called Asclepia, where the sick would come to sleep and dream, hoping for healing dreams sent by the gods. And perhaps they were right in some way. Dreams do heal, do restore, do make us whole again. Not through divine intervention, but through the body's own wisdom, the mind's own capacity for repair and renewal. You are healing right now, in ways you'll never fully understand. As the night continues its slow arc toward morning, your dreams will go on, wave after wave, each one carrying you deeper into rest, deeper into restoration. There's nothing to do, nowhere to be, nothing to become. Only this endless, gentle floating in the ocean of sleep. Rest now. Dream now. Let the night hold you until light returns. The night is still deep around you, vast and quiet. You've been dreaming for hours now, cycling through worlds upon worlds, and there are still more dreams to come. And as you rest in this profound sleep, something remarkable happens with your memories. Dreams don't just replay your experiences, they extract the essence of them, the emotional core, the meaningful patterns. A dream might feature people you've never met in places you've never been, yet somehow capture the exact feeling of an important relationship or situation in your life. Your dreaming mind thinks in metaphors, speaks in symbols that cut straight to emotional truth. Research has found that people who sleep in complete darkness tend to have different dream content than those who sleep with ambient light. Darkness seems to deepen certain types of dreams, allowing the mind to venture into stranger, more abstract territories. But whatever light surrounds you now, your dreams are perfectly suited to you, unfolding exactly as they should, giving you exactly what this night requires. And here's something tender about the nature of dreaming. Children often dream about their parents, and parents frequently dream about their children. These bonds of love express themselves in sleep, the people we care for most appearing again and again in our nighttime narratives. Even in dreams, we remain connected to those who matter most, our relationships continuing in that other realm, taking new forms, exploring new dimensions of connection. During REM sleep, your brain's visual cortex becomes extraordinarily active, even more active than when you're awake and actually seeing the world. This explains the vivid, detailed imagery of dreams. Your mind is generating entire visual worlds from nothing, painting elaborate scenes with more intensity than it uses to process actual sight. You are seeing things right now that have never existed, will never exist again, created fresh each moment by the dreaming mind. Some dreams feel prophetic, as though they're showing you the future. More often, they're showing you the present with unusual clarity, picking up on subtle cues you missed while awake, connecting dots your conscious mind hadn't connected. Your unconscious is always watching, always noticing, and dreams are where it shares what it's learned, dressed up in the language of symbol and story. Breathe slowly, deeply. Let the dreams continue their work. You are exactly where you need to be, held safely in sleep's gentle arms. You're floating through the deepest hours now, when the world feels most distant and dreams feel most real. And in this space, your brain is doing something fascinating. It's actually practicing motor skills. Musicians who dream of playing their instruments show activity in the same brain regions used during actual practice. Athletes dreaming of their sport activate the neural pathways of physical movement. Even though your body lies still, your brain is rehearsing, refining, perfecting movements in the safe laboratory of sleep. You're getting better at things while doing absolutely nothing. Dreams often feature heightened emotions, feelings more intense than you typically experience while awake. Joy becomes ecstasy, concern becomes overwhelming anxiety, affection becomes profound love. It's as if your emotional range expands in dreams, allowing you to experience the full spectrum of feeling without the dampening effect of conscious control. These intense emotions aren't random. They're helping you process and understand your emotional life at a deeper level. And here's something mysterious. Some people experience recurring dreams that span years or even decades, returning to the same dream place or dream scenario again and again throughout their lives. These recurring dreams often shift and evolve over time, reflecting changes in the dreamer's life and psyche. Perhaps you have such a dream, a familiar landscape you return to when sleep takes you deep enough. These dreams are like old homes you never truly leave. The longest dream typically occurs in the last sleep cycle before waking, in those pre-dawn hours when REM periods extend to their maximum length. Right now, you're moving toward that longest dream, that final elaborate narrative that will carry you toward morning. But there's no rush. Hours of sleep still remain, hours of dreams yet to unfold. Time has no meaning here. Your dreams might include flying tonight, one of the most commonly reported dream experiences across all cultures and throughout history. Some researchers believe flying dreams relate to the sensation of breathing during sleep, the rhythmic rise and fall of the chest translated into soaring through dream skies. Others think they represent feelings of freedom, escape, transcendence. Whatever their source, flying dreams are often remembered as the most joyful, liberating experiences sleep can offer. Rest and possibility. Anything can happen in dreams. You are free here, unlimited, unbounded. The night continues its slow journey, and you journey with it, deep in sleep's embrace. And as you dream, your brain is strengthening the connections between neurons that were formed during the day. Every new thing you learned, every skill you practiced, every insight you gained, all of these are being consolidated right now, woven into the fabric of your long-term memory. Dreams are the glue that makes learning stick, the process by which temporary experiences become permanent knowledge. You will wake knowing more than when you fell asleep. Something poignant happens in dreams. People often report encounters with younger versions of themselves. You might meet yourself as a child in a dream, speak with your teenage self, see yourself at different ages all existing simultaneously. These dreams can be profoundly healing, allowing your present self to offer comfort or wisdom to your past self, creating a kind of internal reconciliation. Time collapses in dreams, and all the versions of you that have ever existed can meet and speak. And dreams can be contagious in a sense. When people share their dreams with others, those listening often incorporate elements into their own dreams the following night. Dream imagery spreads between minds, ideas, and symbols, passing from person to person through the simple act of storytelling. Your dreams are influenced by every dream you've ever heard someone else describe, a vast network of shared symbols and scenarios connecting all dreamers. The sleeping brain shows remarkable patterns of electrical activity, waves of synchronized neural firing that sweep across the cortex during different sleep stages. These brain waves aren't random noise, they're organized, purposeful, orchestrating the complex processes of memory consolidation, emotional regulation, and neural maintenance. Right now, your brain is pulsing with these rhythms, each wave serving its function in the grand symphony of sleep. In your dreams, you might solve problems using approaches you'd never consider while awake. Because the logical, critical parts of your brain are quieter during dreams, you can try wild solutions, make unexpected connections, think in ways that bypass normal constraints. Some of the most creative innovations in human history came from dreams precisely because dreams allow for thinking that's impossible during waking life. Let your mind wander where it will. There's wisdom in the wandering, purpose in the randomness. You are so deep in the night now, wrapped in layers of sleep and dream. And in this profound rest, your dreams are helping you process social information in ways that neuroscientists are only beginning to understand. The complex web of human relationships, who said what gestures meant, the subtle dynamics of every interaction, all of this gets sorted and analyzed while you sleep. Dreams help you become more socially intelligent, better at reading others, more attuned to the unspoken currents that flow between people. Interestingly, people who are blind from birth never see visual images in their dreams, yet they report dreams just as vivid and complex as sighted people, rich with sound, texture, smell, spatial awareness, and emotion. This reveals something profound. Dreams aren't really about the senses at all. They're about experience, about consciousness creating meaning from whatever raw materials it has available. Your dreams tonight are experiences first, sensory details second. And here's something rarely discussed: dreams often feature mundane, everyday activities. Not every dream is fantastical or bizarre. Sometimes you dream of having conversations, doing routine tasks, going through ordinary moments that feel no different from waking life. These simple dreams serve important functions too, helping your mind practice normal interactions, maintaining the neural pathways of daily living. Even boring dreams have their purpose. The phenomenon of sleep talking often occurs during transitions between sleep stages, when the paralysis that normally keeps you still becomes temporarily incomplete. Words escape from dreams into the waking world, fragments of dream conversations spoken aloud. Usually these utterances are meaningless or nonsensical, but occasionally they reveal something, a worry, a desire, a thought your waking mind keeps hidden. Your sleeping self is more honest, less guarded. Throughout the night, your body has been releasing melatonin, the hormone that helps maintain your sleep. Melatonin levels rise in darkness and fall with light, orchestrating your sleep-wake cycle in harmony with the Earth's rotation. You are synchronized with the planet itself, your sleep rhythms echoing the ancient pattern of day and night that has governed life for billions of years. Rest in this ancient rhythm. You are part of something vast, something timeless, something that connects you to all living things. The hours slip by unmeasured, and you slip with them, deeper into the formless realm of sleep. And as you rest here, something beautiful is happening. Your dreams are helping you maintain your sense of self. Even as they present you with impossible scenarios and shifting realities, dreams reinforce your identity, your understanding of who you are. You appear in your dreams as yourself, maintaining continuity even when everything around you transforms. This preservation of self through chaos is one of dreaming's quiet miracles. Research shows that stress dreams, those anxious, challenging dreams about being late, unprepared, or unable to accomplish something, actually serve a protective function. By rehearsing worst-case scenarios in the safety of sleep, your mind builds resilience, prepares coping strategies, reduces the impact of real stress when it arrives. Your anxiety dreams are gifts, training sessions for handling difficulty. They make you stronger without you even knowing it. And dreams have a relationship with creativity that goes beyond problem solving. Artists, writers, and musicians often report that their best ideas come fully formed from dreams, not just inspiration, but complete works. Melodies arrive intact, stories unfold complete with plot and character, paintings appear in finished form behind sleeping eyelids. Your dreaming mind is capable of creating masterworks, even if you never remember them, even if they exist only for a moment before dissolving. The dreams you have tonight are influenced by your sleeping position. People who sleep on their backs report different dream content than those who sleep on their sides or stomachs. Physical pressure and body positions subtly shape the narratives your mind creates, weaving external sensations into internal stories. Your body and your dreams are in constant dialogue, each informing the other. Some cultures practice dream sharing as a morning ritual, gathering to tell dreams and help interpret them collectively. In these traditions, dreams aren't considered private, individual experiences, but shared resources, sources of wisdom for the entire community. Your dreams tonight, though seemingly yours alone, connect you to this ancient human practice of finding meaning in the night's visions. Let the dreams flow through you. You are a vessel for them, a space where they can exist briefly before returning to the darkness from which they came. You are traveling now through the small hours, that sacred time when the world sleeps and dreams reign absolute. And in this depth of night, your dreams are doing something remarkable with perspective. They allow you to see yourself from outside, to watch yourself as a character in your own story. Some dreams unfold from first-person view, others from third-person, and some shift fluidly between the two. This flexibility of perspective is unique to dreaming, impossible in waking life, and it allows you to gain insight into yourself that no amount of conscious reflection could provide. The content of dreams varies with the seasons. Studies have found that people dream differently in winter than in summer, the changing light and temperature influencing the landscapes and themes of sleep. Dreams in winter tend to be longer, more introspective. Summer dreams often feature more social interaction, more activity. Your dreams tonight are shaped by the season, by the particular quality of January darkness, by the specific character of winter sleep. And here's something touching: elderly people often dream more vividly about their youth than their recent past. Dreams seem to have a preference for the distant over the recent, for the emotionally significant over the merely factual. An octogenarian might dream regularly of childhood, of first loves, of long-ago adventures, while yesterday's events fade without entering dreams at all. Your sleeping mind knows what matters, what's worth revisiting, what deserves to be kept alive in memory. During certain sleep stages, your eyes move rapidly beneath your lids, tracking dream action as if you were watching a movie. But sometimes, eye movements during dreams correspond to what you're looking at in the dream itself. If you dream of watching a tennis match, your eyes might move back and forth. If you dream of climbing stairs, your eyes might move upward. Your physical eyes follow your dream eyes, creating a bridge between inner and outer worlds. Dreams often feature doorways, thresholds, passages from one place to another. These transitional spaces appear with remarkable frequency across all dreamers. Perhaps they represent life transitions, changes you're moving through. Or perhaps they're simply the mind's way of structuring narrative, creating scene changes in the theater of sleep. Either way, you may pass through many doorways tonight, each one leading somewhere new. Step through gently. Each threshold crossed brings you deeper into rest, deeper into the healing darkness. The night deepens still, though morning exists somewhere beyond the horizon, distant and patient. And as you rest in this timeless space, your dreams are helping regulate your appetite and metabolism. Sleep and dreams influence the hormones that control hunger, leptin and ghrelin, helping your body maintain balance. Poor sleep disrupts these rhythms, but tonight you're sleeping well, dreaming deeply, and your body is using this time to restore its natural equilibrium. Even your physical health is being tended to while you dream. Something curious happens with color in dreams. While most people dream in color, the vividness and saturation can vary wildly. Some dreams are painted in muted tones, almost grayscale. Others explode with colors more vibrant than anything in waking life, hues that don't exist in the physical world, shades you could never describe upon waking. Your dreaming mind isn't constrained by the visible spectrum, it invents colors, creates visual experiences beyond the possible. And dreams have a relationship with pain that's both mysterious and merciful. People suffering from chronic pain often report that their pain diminishes or disappears in dreams. The dreaming mind can override physical sensations, creating a temporary respite from suffering. Even if you wake and the pain returns, you've had hours of relief, hours of freedom. Dreams are a sanctuary, a place where the body's limitations sometimes cease to apply. Throughout human history, dreams have been seen as messages, from gods, from the dead, from the future, from the depths of the soul. While modern science explains dreams through neurology and chemistry, there's still something irreducible about them, something that resists complete explanation. Perhaps dreams are exactly what ancient people thought they were, messages. Just messages from your own depths, from parts of yourself you don't otherwise hear from, speaking in a language only sleep makes possible. The temperature drops further in the deepest part of night, in these hours before dawn. Your body temperature has dropped too, reaching its lowest point of the 24-hour cycle. This coolness is part of what allows such deep sleep, such vivid dreams. You are perfectly calibrated to this moment, your biology in complete harmony with the turning of the earth. Rest in this harmony. Everything is aligned, everything is as it should be. You are held in the precision of natural rhythms. You have been sleeping for hours now, your body completely at rest, your mind wandering through realm after realm of dream. And in this deep phase of night, your dreams may be processing grief and loss in ways your waking mind cannot. Dreams give you permission to see people who are gone, to visit places that no longer exist, to return to moments that have passed. This isn't cruelty, it's healing. Your dreaming mind knows you need these visitations, these temporary reunions, and it gives them to you freely, without asking permission. Remarkably, fetuses in the womb spend most of their time in a state that resembles REM sleep. Before birth, before breath, before light, there is dreaming. What do unborn babies dream about? No one knows, but the fact that they dream at all suggests something profound, that dreaming is more fundamental than waking, that consciousness begins in dreams, that we are dreamers first and wakers second. You were a dreamer before you were anything else. And here's something about the architecture of nightmares: they tend to follow certain patterns, certain narrative arcs that appear across cultures and throughout history. Being chased, falling, losing teeth, finding yourself naked in public, these anxiety dreams seem to be written into human consciousness itself. They're not signs of pathology, they're part of the universal human experience, connecting you to everyone who has ever slept, ever dreamed, ever woken in the dark with a racing heart. Your dreams tonight are influenced by sounds you cannot consciously hear: the hum of electronics, distant traffic, the settling of your house, the rhythm of your own breathing. Your sleeping brain remains alert to the auditory environment, weaving these sounds into dream narratives, transforming them into music, voices, thunder, wind. Nothing is wasted, everything becomes part of the dream. Some neuroscientists believe that dreams serve a function similar to overnight defragmentation of a computer hard drive, reorganizing information, clearing out unnecessary data, optimizing storage and retrieval. While this metaphor has limits, there's truth in it. Your mind is tidying itself while you sleep, creating order from the chaos of waking experience, preparing you to take in another day's worth of information when morning comes. Let the tidying happen. Release what no longer serves you. Make space for what tomorrow will bring. The night holds you still, and you hold nothing, released from all effort, all intention. And as you float in this perfect surrender, your dreams are helping you process abstract concepts and metaphors. The language of dreams is inherently symbolic. A house might represent yourself, water might symbolize emotions, journeys might reflect life transitions. Your sleeping mind thinks in poetry, in imagery, in connections that bypass literal meaning to touch something deeper. This symbolic thinking enriches your waking life too, helping you understand complexity, see patterns, grasp meanings that logic alone could never reach. Dreams have been found to reduce the emotional intensity of memories. A painful experience from yesterday might appear in tonight's dreams, but already softened, already beginning its transformation from raw wound to integrated scar. Each time you dream about something difficult, it loses a little of its power to hurt you. Dreams are gradually healing you from every hard thing you've ever experienced, one night at a time, one dream at a time. And something beautiful about the persistence of dreams: even people with severe amnesia, who cannot form new conscious memories, still dream and still show evidence of learning through their dreams. The dreaming mind operates on different pathways than conscious memory, deeper and more ancient. Dreams bypass the damage that trauma or illness might cause, accessing layers of self that remain untouched, intact, whole. The longest anyone has gone without sleep in a controlled scientific study was 11 days, and by the end, the subject was experiencing waking dreams, hallucinations that were essentially dreams intruding into consciousness. The need to dream is so powerful that if denied long enough, dreams force their way into waking life. But you don't need to worry about this. You're dreaming beautifully right now, giving your brain exactly what it needs, maintaining the delicate balance between waking and sleeping that keeps you sane and whole. Your heart rate varies throughout your dreams, speeding up during exciting or frightening dream sequences, slowing during peaceful ones. Your cardiovascular system responds to dream content as if it were real, pumping faster when you dream run, settling when you dream rest. Your body cannot tell the difference between dreamed experience and lived experience. Both are simply experience. Both are real to the system that processes them. Rest in this reality. The dream is as real as anything. Let your heart follow where the dream leads. You've traveled so far into the night now, hours deep in sleep's embrace. And as you drift through these final hours before dawn, your dreams are doing something extraordinary with time perception. Not only does time feel different in dreams, but your brain actually processes temporal information differently during sleep. Minutes can feel like hours, or entire years can pass in moments. This elasticity of time is one of dreaming's strangest gifts. It expands your subjective experience far beyond the objective hours you spend sleeping. In a lifetime of dreams, you live multiple lifetimes. Dreaming appears to strengthen your immune system. Studies show that people who get adequate REM sleep produce more antibodies and fight off infections more effectively. While you dream, your body is marshaling its defenses, preparing to protect you, building the cellular armor that keeps you healthy. Your dreams are part of your body's healing wisdom, inseparable from the physical processes of repair and renewal happening in every cell. And here's something rarely considered: the dreams you have tonight will influence your creative thinking tomorrow, even if you don't remember them. The associative, non-linear thinking of dreams primes your mind for innovation and original thought. People perform better on creative tasks after REM sleep than after non-REM sleep or wakefulness. Your dreams are making you more creative right now, rewiring your neural pathways to make unexpected connections, to see possibilities you might otherwise miss. In some dreams, you might experience false awakenings, dreaming that you've woken up, going through your morning routine, only to actually wake and realize it was all still dream. These nested dreams, dreams within dreams, reveal how convincing the dream state can be, how thoroughly it can mimic waking reality. Sometimes the only way to know you're awake is to wake again. Reality and dream blur together in ways that challenge any simple distinction between them. The pineal gland, a tiny organ deep in your brain, has been called the third eye by mystics throughout history. It's the source of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. This small structure, no bigger than a grain of rice, is conducting the symphony of your sleep right now, releasing precisely calibrated amounts of melatonin to keep you dreaming through the darkness. Trust in this ancient conductor. It knows the music of sleep perfectly, has been playing it since before you were born.